going on, Tim? How you doing, buddy? You're muted. All right. Wait for a few more folks to get on. Hey, John. Yeah, it's pretty late for you. Pretty close to 11, I think. Hey, Jason. Get you Smurf, buddy. There you go. All right. Tim, can you hear me, buddy?
Sorry, I had myself muted. My daughter was talking to me. Yeah, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. So we got some guests underneath. I'll pop them up in a few. Got 6 in right now. Pretty long day at work.
Yeah, it was just busy, just running some stuff. I was just busy at the end. I mean, the day wasn't too bad, but it just kind of got a little busy at the end. That's what I was looking for. Trying to organize myself here. Then had to get them, and that was that whole bit. So.
Yeah, I sent you the link kind of later than normal, and I was like, hey, he's probably driving.
Yeah, I was driving.
Okay, I'm seeing 7 right now. All right, so what today's show? Let's I'm sure you got quite a bit of finds to go over from the weekend. I got a few, and yeah, dude, pretty eventful weekend for my brother Brandon.
Yeah,
she's standing next to me. Pretty good. Did you go? You went somewhere on Sunday, didn't you?
Me? Yeah, I went. Well, me and John kind of hit a few spots, and oh crap, where did I put that? Yeah, we went back out to the ball fields for a little while. Actually, basically, that's where we went, and then later on, I went to a yard, and because John had his stuff. He only, he's only got a few hours in the morning, so then I had to make a trip to Skytook and just trying to deal with stuff. No, go.
Yeah, sorry, Jason. Brandon, he had a great hunt Saturday and Sunday, so which we'll go over the finds here in a second. But there's 7 folks on. I'm gonna go ahead and bring up our guest. Keep the bells ringing, Terry and Trey.
Oh,
what's up?
There you are. There you are.
There you go. Well, that's just sad. Wasn't as prepared as I thought I was.
How you doing, Trey?
Good.
Doing good. So you guys are on spring break, correct?
Aha.
You and your dad doing a lot of maltecting, or you guys video games? What are you doing?
A little bit of both, but a little bit more video games.
Then you come out with a maltecting video game.
They actually have one.
Yeah, we went down to Frontenac. We went down to Frontenac this past weekend and didn't hit so well, but found some weeds, but that's about it. But yeah, hopefully, well, I can say maybe this weekend, but we're going to go take a fishing trip, go trout fishing, down at Cassville, Missouri. So we'll have some great video for your channel for the trout fishing for sure.
There's quite a bit of history down there near Cassville, Civil War related. A few camps, a wagon trail that I actually had permission one time to go hit, just north of Cassville. But yeah, there's a lot of history. Hopefully, you guys do some metal detecting down there if you guys get a chance.
Yeah, we're gonna take them with us.
I think the weather still should be good.
Yeah, I think they're just forecasting some decent thunderstorms Thursday night, but other than that, it's gonna be all right. About 60, so it'll be good.
And you guys are just staying 2 nights?
Yeah, Friday night, Saturday night, come home Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah. Heck yeah. So you guys I'm sure you guys got some show and tell, correct, Trey?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Trey,
I know
wants
Tim.
to talk. Yeah. Well, whenever you're ready, Trey wants to just show off one he's got that he found a couple years ago, and you were actually in on that find.
Yeah. Here, let me max you out.
It's blaring out.
Yeah, story time on this. So that's the 1919 Stain and Liberty quarter in extremely fine.
I guess we haven't had it graded yet, but it's fine for sure. Maybe extremely fine. It's very nice. He's trying to get it to zoom in, but
yeah, it's kind of hard getting stuff to focus on these cameras.
Oh yeah. No matter what camera you're using, stationary, laptop, or even your phone, it just never wants to cooperate.
Yeah, but it's the Denver Mint one. They only, I believe, 1.9 million back in that time they minted. So it's a pretty good find. Heck of a little story. Oh, Brian could tell the story.
Yeah. So we which I didn't know at the time, it's actually city property, and I thought it belonged to the house that was right there. So we got permission to go hit a spot, an old mill that was located literally just right off the river. So this plot of land, I would say probably maybe a half an acre or so, used to be an old resort. It was a mill beforehand, and then it turned into a resort. What's going on, Silver? So we hit it a few times. My first target was a smashed Indian head penny, and I was like, okay, there has to be some really good stuff out here. It was just really, really, really hard to hit because all the vegetation. So Trey and Terry's brother Brad came out with us to detect, and so we split up. We decided to split up. So Trey and Brad took the woods. Brandon and I took the riverside, and we kind of looped around. So I got a target right under the trees. Ended up pulling out a beautiful 1919 Mercury dime. And by that time, Trey was kind of meeting up towards us, and Brad was still in the woods. So we're like, okay, we got a hot spot. I found that Indian head nearby. We're just going to keep following this line. So Brad was still in the woods. Trey was right behind, basically Brandon and I, following just like right in the middle. So we got to the end of the spot. We ended up forking. I kind of forked around into the woods, and he kind of went into the towards the river, and Trey just stayed in the middle, just kept going straight. And about 5 minutes or so into the woods, I had another buddy of mine. He was actually holding the camera, and I can hear Trey just screaming, freaking out. You know, I turn around real fast. He's running towards me, and he goes, "Hey, I found a quarter. I've never seen one like this before." And I looked at it and I was just, you want to talk about someone going blank when you see something so beautiful and like perfect condition, I start freaking out, and which is making Trey freak out even more. So we go to where he found it, and of course Brad was already standing right there, and I was like, man, how deep was that? And I believe Trey said, what, 2, maybe 3 inches at most?
Yeah. Makes sense.
Beautiful coin. 1919 Standing Liberty. And now, when you guys checked the pricing on that, how much was that?
Yeah, at that time, and that was 2 years ago, it was about $200. It's up to $600 to $800 now, depending on grading.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Are you guys ever going to get that graded, or?
I'm sure we will. I mean, I just got to really find out where to send it, how to send it.
Start getting the hashtags in.
What is there with it?
But
What mint was it?
A D mint. I think
D mint.
Brandon just grabbed the book too.
I got the book, yeah. So yeah, it depends on the grading. If it's fine, it's about $225. If it's VF, very very fine, you're looking at $400. If it's
I think
extremely fine, it's $650.
Extremely fine.
Extremely fine, $650. I'm just saying it depends where it lands in the grading.
Yeah, I was thinking extremely fine on that. I mean, you can see every single detail. It almost looked like it was dropped the day they got it.
Yeah, you see the stars in the shield. You can see the lines and the feathers on the back, or I think it's the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the you can see the separated feathers, the lines in the eagle. It's pretty nice coin.
Yeah, well, can you see the toes? Are the toes sharp and the lines across the leg evident?
Yeah, you can see the toes.
Yeah.
It says the draper lines across the right leg. If they're evident, then that's pushing extremely fine, according to the book.
Lines, yeah, you see the lines and stuff in the legs, yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
Heck, it might be AU.
Yeah. I don't know if we go AU. It's
low
nice.
grade AU. That'd be sick. So yeah, big congrats. We were freaking out. I told my buddy, I was like, hey, go tell my brother Trey found a shield quarter. And he went, and I think he got it on camera too. I think he had his camera on and everything. He's like, hey, that little kid found a shield quarter. And Brand's like looking at him all confused. What are you talking about? What? And he's like, it's a 1919 shield quarter. And Brand, he's kind of looking around, like all confused. And finally it dawns on him, you mean a Standing Liberty? And he goes, I guess. So Brandon, of course he had to come down and look at it. It was awesome. It was a great hunt. Other than that, dude, we've hit as much as we could there, because there's so much vegetation. It is so hard to detect out there. And then I know Brandon and I during the summertime hit the river, and Brandon ended up pulling a 1930s Cracker Jack token out in the middle of the river. So there's still a lot more stuff out there. There's also a bottle dump somewhere that I tried looking for last time I was down there. But it was a heck of a hunt. I need to bring you, Tim. I need to bring you up there sometime. Maybe you can get lucky.
Maybe.
Other than that, Trey, you got any more finds you want to show off?
Yeah, we have.
No, not that one.
I mean,
No, I didn't grab any more. I mean, he could
Okay.
probably run. I mean, I just grabbed the one. I mean, we've got many, but
Okay. Tim, I'll go to you. So, Tim and I, Brandon, we went hunting Saturday, and then Tim had a permission Sunday, and I think he went back to that location we went to. So, I called Tim Saturday, and I was like, "Hey, man, we're gonna be down there. Have you hit this certain location?" And he goes, "No, not really." I was like, "Okay, it looks old. I'm kind of being drawn to it." And he's like, "Okay, well, we can try." Tim's fear was that their city park has been hammered. There's like nothing left out there. So we went.
Oh yeah,
out
it's pretty clean.
Yeah, it's pretty clean. So he figured the other city property was going to be clean as well. So Tim, I'll give you the board.
Give me the board. Well,
Board.
we can't top your brother. He was on fire that day. But like you said, here it goes. Let me see. Fix something. Maybe this might help. So we post that. So we were out in that field. And I think you found that smashed can. I find this 1912 Barber.
Found a couple smashed cans.
Yeah. Which is like you said, camera does no justice. But we were all going on that's probably extremely fine, almost pushing AU on it because it is beautiful. I mean, there's next to nowhere on that dime. I just can't get over that. Yeah, I was hollering at you, hey, my daughter had my phone. Hey, come here before I do that. That was pretty funny. Then I went to a house and I didn't get to go over it too hard. It's getting late in the evening after my travels and stuff, but I thought this was pretty cool. Man, it was singing. Little Caney School Medal. I think it's a little bit older. I don't think it's like maybe super old, but I'm gonna have to research it a little bit. I say, because I was asking my wife and she went to school here. I said, you think that's about the area that we graduated and stuff? She's like, could be a little bit older by the style of metal. It's pretty heavy. And then I found it, and no, it was at a house location. Then I found a Merc there too. She pretty smooth. Of course, some other junk and stuff like that, but that was basically my weekend about the coolest things. Your brother, which you hop over your brother's fine. He smoked us all.
Yeah, so Brandon. Yep. So my find Saturday, I'll just go over my finds real quick. It's nothing to show off. 2 smash cans and a washer for Saturday. So I'm so proud of myself for that. Especially right after you find the Barber dime, like literally maybe 2-3 minutes after that, smash can. So let me go over Brandon's find. So Brandon had a killer hunt Saturday.
Yeah, you're telling me.
So there was 5 ball fields there in this town. 2 of them looked really, really old, and since it is ball season, I didn't want to hit the newer ones because just in case the high school does play baseball there. So we hit the old ball fields.
Actually, you say old, and I didn't mean to interrupt you, but actually I got corrected on that. So where we were are actually not the newer part. They may look old, but they're not the newer part of the ball field or the older part of the ball field. Actually, the front half was built first. I got corrected on that.
So where the new ball fields were located, or the upkeep ones?
Yeah. The one we were on is just kind of like a practice. It may look old, but it's not the oldest. It may be a little bit older, but the two front ones I got corrected on that is actually the oldest. And where the concession stand is now is not where it was. It's actually, I got told to where it used to be when they first built it. So got corrected on that. So the two front ball fields are the oldest.
That's good to know. Maybe during the off season we'll go back down there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, because I seen them when I went back Sunday. They were actually working over there on the ball fields. They were bringing stuff out, so I think they're fixing to start. So that's probably fixing to become a no-go.
Yeah.
But anyways, let you finish what you're saying. But I just saying I actually got corrected on that myself. So
well, that's good to know, though. It is really good to know. So yeah, during the off season we'll definitely go back and hit that. But so I'm gonna start with the newest. They're all silver. So we hit the smallest ball field last, and Bram ended up pulling a 1926 Mercury dime. It's a decent shape. I'd probably say in fair. I'd probably say fair condition. But in 1926, unfortunately, it is not a S-mint. So when he pulled it out, I was like, oh, dude, that might be a key date. It is a key date, but it's not the S-mint, unfortunately. And at the same little ball field, he pulled out a smooth one. I couldn't tell what it is, but as soon as he took a look at it, in 1911, you guys definitely can't see it here. Maybe. Barber. And it is smooth. So this one's probably going to go in the jar of silver for our hunt. So is that Mercury dime. But his first silver dime we hit the we thought the old ball field. And Brandon started freaking out. I mean, he was going nuts.
Yeah, as he's behind you. Yeah, doing some kind of horse rodeo riding wild stuff. I was laughing, going, what the heck is going on?
So
he's laughing.
You know, when you're like in Battlefield or Halo, when you shoot someone, you start, sitting down on top of them kind of thing, whatever that's squatting on them. That's what he was doing out in the field. And I knew he found something nice, and I was yelling at him, get your phone out before you lose all your energy, being weird. So I finally just started walking towards him, and he's trying to catch his breath. I was like, hey, man, what'd you find? Where is it? I can't see it. He picks it up, kind of wipes it off a little bit, and I can barely see. And I got, this is an 1877, probably extremely fine seated dime. Can you guys see it? Sort of.
Yeah, but it's sort of. Yeah, like I said, the camera ain't doing no justice tonight.
Yeah, no. But that thing is absolutely gorgeous. Our best seated anything. I say our because we kind of just throw our collection. Yes, the famous Silver Dance, Jason Weir. Yeah, he was definitely doing a dance.
Well, you're doing one better than me because I hadn't found anything seated. So,
I mean, my oldest seated was an 1842 here in Fredonia, but it was pretty smooth. It had a little hole in it, so obviously they were wearing it as a chain, or as used to. If they didn't have pockets or a pouch, they had it around their neck. So Sunday, we went down to Baxter Springs. We got invited by a gentleman, and we went with our buddies. As soon as we got there, I didn't know where the location was. I figured it was going to be in town. So it was the one of the first mansions in Baxter Springs. So I was like, okay, it's going to be in town. I got there. We had a meetup spot. Hey, I don't know if your truck's going to make it. My truck's not 4-wheel drive, and it's the Maverick, so it's pretty low to the ground. So we hopped in our buddy's truck, and we headed to the location. I was wrong. It was not in town, but it was on the outskirts. So a little history on that. It's right next to the Baxter Springs little battlefield they have. There's a camp on there, and then this mansion had 300 acres. So we went to the back side of this mansion, and I guess he gave me a little tour of the place, and this thing is gorgeous. I just imagine what it would have looked at like in the 1870s, 1880s. But it had the Baxter Springs original bathhouses. Unfortunately, it's all overgrown out there, so it was really hard detecting. But we went out to the field. I got one decent target. Brand got a handful, and let's just say I was very, very impressed with his finds. I think this is going to be a first for both of us. He got 2 bag seals. Here's the first one. And that was typical. There's nothing on it. But this bag seal right here, I know you guys can't see it, but it has initials EDE on one side, and it has 10 on the back. Little lead bag seal.
Right on.
We also found a tax token, which I believe is lead. It feels and looks like lead, and I'm pretty sure they had lead tax tokens. I think they do. But his best find has to be this Civil War general button with the shank still on it and everything. Beautiful, beautiful button.
Heck yeah.
And then my only find that was really worth showing off to you guys. I did take this to work and took some buffing compound just to kind of shine it up, but it's a V-nickel. 1903 V-nickel, which I'll probably throw into for our hunt next year or this year.
Right on.
Or I might use it as a giveaway. Who knows? But yeah, other than that, we did get some from our host that we had. We got some swag gear. A Garrett hat. And this gentleman that put it on, he owns a little dealership called Antiques Detectors. He did, or used to, put on some seated hunts there in Baxter Springs, which I didn't know. But I'm guessing this one's his 4th annual seated hunt hat. So he did have some hunts back in the 2014 through 18. Hopefully, hey Dennis, hopefully he gets back into it. He was telling us about he was wanting to come to our hunt last year, but he never had the chance to get up here. But hopefully he'll start getting a bit into it, because I would love to see more seated hunts in Southeast Kansas.
Yeah. I think I know who you're talking about. The guy that's there in Baxter, because that's where I got my white off, was from him. That white I have.
Yeah, that white.
Pretty nice guy.
Yeah, very, very extremely nice.
Yeah.
So he took KG on this permission quite a few times, and ironically, the same day we hit it, he shares one of his reels that he found a while back, a silver coin out there. Over 50 silver coins in that location.
Oh wow!
Including 2 Morgans and a peace dollar. Unfortunately, there was only 1 silver coin found yesterday or Sunday, and that was actually the host. At the very end, we're heading back. We're like trying to huddle up to get our picture taken, and we start walking towards him, and he starts yelling. He pulls out I think a 1900 something Barber half.
Dang.
So there's still silver out there. It's a huge area, about 300 acres.
Oh wow!
I think that's what it was. But yeah, course, our buddies, they found the Civil War section, and they think they found a burn pit. They ended up pulling quite a few buttons, a few coins. One of them pulled out a handle for a sword. I think that's what it was. Quite epic. So, Trey, Terry, you guys are going fishing this weekend. Have you guys looked into seeded hunts this year?
Oh, it's matter of fact, we've got information today on Three Forks.
Yes. So the Three Forks, I guess they just mail them out whenever, because I got mine about 3 weeks ago, and Brandon he still hasn't received his.
Yeah. Well, we're probably not on the VIP list, so they send those out second. But you know the.
Tim, you're not going
Yeah.
to. Actually, I don't know, but
Do what?
Tim, you going to Three Forks this year?
I don't know.
You don't know. It's the end of April. Seeded hunt in Oklahoma.
Right. Yeah, I know what you're talking about because Dan was talking about when I was with him Sunday. He's actually a member of Three Forks. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Dan, he usually, since he's a dealer, he goes out to Three Forks and he goes to do the Indian Territory hunt in May. Other than that, I don't see him. I mean, he donates to you guys for the Caney hunt, which you got all that set ready to go?
Yeah, he gave me stuff donated, some swag and some stuff and all that for that. So we got that all squared away Sunday. That was part of my Sunday. Like the gap in between me and John go out for a couple hours and had a few other things I had to do and then drive and meet up with him and got the stuff for that. So I got giveaway stuff for the hunt. So
that's awesome, buddy.
Yeah, anyways, but yeah, I think
awkward silence right there.
Well, you started to say something, then you didn't say something. So no, I got the coins and all the fines and stuff is all squared away for that. And then like I said, I just got the giveaway stuff from him. So it's just a matter of just go out there, throw the flags down, hide the stuff, and Bob's your uncle.
And you guys are not doing token system. You guys are doing a ticket system, correct?
Right. Yeah, that was my plan. It's just you said you had some extra tickets just for the giveaway, so just planned on like you guys did on your hunt, just whoever shows up, give them all a ticket, ticket for giveaway, door prize basically, and then a ticket for the 50-50.
Okay. That's a good idea.
Yep.
I know since all our hunts are during the spring this year, I don't plan on going to Treasure Fest. Basically, we're collecting the rest of this year until November. If we decide we're still watching the market, we'll make a decision by June. Probably right after your hunt, we'll probably pop a flyer. Either I have 2 flyers made up, one for this year, one for next year. So I just haven't decided. I'm still watching the market, still watching the political battle that's going on. So I'm not sure about the fall event.
Right. Yeah. No, I get that. We talked about that outside of the stream and stuff, and it's kind of looking rocky, man. And then not just necessarily just for the hunt, man, just for all of us, just personally, it's looking pretty rocky, man. It kind of got me nervous.
So yeah, I'm still kind of watching for that, and I'll make a decision basically right after your hunt.
Yeah.
Other than that, we got hundreds of targets, and we're still collecting. And then, of course, we're all doing these. Jason. So we Still collecting. We got a few hunts we're going to during the spring, so we're gonna be collecting prizes and silver still for that, dude. It's gonna be 3 times as much silver than it was last year for this hunt, and I am doing something different. It's basically gonna be lots of cash giveaways plus our prizes that we've collected over the past year.
And I still, and then like you said, I got most everything collected. I think I might have one other, but it's probably going to have to wait a couple weekends before I make it there. But Carl had another person that kind of donated some stuff, and if it is, it might be coins or more or less stuff, maybe add to stuff to go into the ground. But I gotta wait and see and plan on that one. Go see what, my schedule is just busy the next 2 weeks. It's crazy because, like I told you, I won't be on next week because literally I'll be packing, running. I might leave early packing because I got to go to Kansas City for 3 days. And I'll come. Yeah. Right. Yep. Training. Yep. 3 days training. Then I'll be back. Then I'll work Friday. I can't remember if I worked that Saturday or not. I'd have to look, see. I worked this Saturday, but nope. I'll be off that Saturday. But my schedule's just kind of all over the board the next 2 weeks.
So yeah, Jason, I seen that. I was actually pretty excited. I've been actually talking to a lot of people, Terry especially, about your guys' hunt. I actually have mine already filled out in the envelope. Just gonna mail it off here in a week or two. But yeah, the Topeka hunt. That's the probably the number one hunt I'm actually looking forward to this year. Because they a lot of hunts, a lot of clubs, when they do a gold hunt, it's basically once you find your token, you're done. These guys, it's unlimited. You can find as many tokens for a gold coin as you can. And I was so impressed with that. And now this year they're doing Canadian rounds instead of the peso rounds. So there's going to be actually more tokens for gold out there. So I'm very excited for that. Their $50 hunt was extremely fun. Of course, they had a certain amount of the clad ones and then 40%ers and then 90%ers, but everyone walked out. Everyone basically a pouch full of coins. If you do all their hunts,
a lot of happy faces.
A lot of happy faces. I've seen a lot of happy, and it's cool about me because when I film, I go through, I listen, and I pay attention to people's facial expressions. So once you're behind the camera, right, you get to acknowledge a lot of the folks that's there. So I think when I did my ranking, I think this hunt was either number 1 or number 2 of the hunts I went to last year. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. That, yeah. Yeah. I think this one's middle of May, I believe. I think it was middle of May, right?
Oh, Jason.
Yeah, Jason. Middle of May, correct? Like 17th or something like that. May 19th. So yeah, it is a Sunday hunt. Not bad. I mean, we were only like 2 hours. So it was it's always on a Sunday. Easy drive for us, probably easy drive for you too. Easy drive for the Bells. Terry, you think you're going to that one?
I would sure like to, but May 19th, I'd have to check the calendar. That might run into our graduation up here, but I'll dang sure see. I really want to go. You've talked it really big. It sounds like a very exciting hunt.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. It's going to run into graduation here. My boy graduates this year, so like you talked a lot about it to me, and a few times we've talked. But yeah, I got graduation and stuff going on, so I might be tied out that weekend.
Yeah, I'll definitely have to done here. I'll share it.
Do what, Bob? But yeah, I did the main hunt last year. I think that's all I did. Brandon did 2 or 3 hunts, and I think my other brother Christopher did a couple. So I didn't do very well at the main hunt. I think I might have found 1 or 2 tokens. I know Brandon and Dad. I think Dad beat me. Usually when we go to competitions, I'm always like top dog. I always find the most tokens out of Dad and Brandon. But unfortunately, I got beat pretty hard out there. And so Jason, nice. That's awesome, Jason. So they're the only seeded hunt that will increase our silver rounds according to the last minute entries. That's awesome. I know Brian and I, we throw so much into our hunts. We have a limit because we want a set amount of target per person ratio. And then, man, I think last year I was about $2,000 in the hole. I think this year I'm projected to be around 500 or so. But I think last year because I bought so many metal detectors, and then basically it's basically a free hunt, but it's the first 30 people for us. That's why we have a limit.
That's kind of why I was going on the one. I mean, I don't know. Like you said, it all depends what stuff is going to hit to June, but that's why I was kind of thinking trying to cap it about maybe 20 at the most, including everybody. That way, everything balance out pretty good.
Better get Speaks Boys on it. That's first.
Yeah. So get your guys' hash. I only got 4 entries on this one. I'll go over here in a second. We've got about 15 minutes or so. So we got 3 giveaways tonight, guys. So I'm going to try to do this a little earlier so we can get everyone in before the hour's up. Yeah, Jason, I can't wait either. I have no idea when it's supposed to be. I'm assuming probably in fall when it's going to be released. I think they're just stocking up. And then I don't think they want an issue like the Legend and the Manticore. Basically, it came out right before the holidays, and people were just ordering, and then it was just a backlog of everything. But I'm only seeing 7 in chat. There's 4 entries for mine. And then my subscriber and season giveaway May 7th is looking pretty promising. I got the metal detector giveaway. I got a outdoors care package, a few other rounds to give away, and then at 100 likes, if we hit 100 likes during the show, Brandon's donating a gold coin for giveaway. So that's pretty awesome. That's it. That's a lot. It's a big stretch for 100 likes on a my size of a show.
Yeah.
Average is like 16 viewers, but who knows? By then, it might warm up a little bit and get a little bit larger.
It just takes time. We've only did a few here or there. It takes time to generate. Everybody else, has been doing theirs longer, so it's.
I hear you. So show us out. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead. It's 15 till. I'm gonna go ahead and go over my prize. And Tim, you want to do one, or you want to pass this week?
Oh, I don't know. Let me see what I can scrounge up while you're doing your thing.
Okay. All right, guys. $2 bill for me. And then This is a 1976. It's an off-centered quarter. Now, I can't find, without getting it graded, I can't find the true value of it. I'm assuming it's around $10, but I've seen online that it's selling 1,000, 4,000. So I don't know. I can't find. It's just hard to grade without getting this thing actually graded. I don't know. So whoever wins this and they do get it graded and it's worth more than $100 or $1,000 or whatever, don't tell me. Just don't tell me. But I'm assuming it's around $10 on that one. So $2 bill and a 1976 off-centered quarter for me.
Yep, here we go. Yeah, I got something. Had to take me a second to dig out. So when you get done with yours. Yeah, he still got 4 entries. Says we only got 8 people watching. I know one's me.
Yeah, it's a small show tonight.
Yeah.
All right. I'll give it about 30 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and do mine, and then I'll go to. I'll just go to Trey. I'll do Trey next.
Are you doing it?
You do one. Oh, Brand's getting on his phone. He wants to win something.
See if I can do it, Echo.
Oh yeah, make sure your volume's off.
Oh, is Brandon gonna throw himself into drawing?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I mean, there's only 4 entries.
No, I'm not. Let it someone else know.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's going slow.
Trey, you won. The odds of winning 1 out of 4.
Right?
Winner, chicken dinner.
All right. So write that down, Trey. I have a list of everyone that has won.
So I got
All right. Let's do.
I for sure believe that quarter bill, not that one. But
Hashtag
Okay.
bells.
I'm not gonna put 5 million. You know, but then his on the book. What I'm gonna see if anybody's
No entries.
not yet.
Fine, here.
Let's go. So, will we get it from Jumbo tomorrow? Or next week? Yeah. Sorry, it's I think so. But no. Guys, I didn't go mine for the longest. I was like, gonna switch his? But, true. What,
All right. Well, that's going.
I'm happy now.
I know I got Indian Territory, Three Forks. I got which I haven't seen really a whole lot of advertisement, but it's the Nebraska land that I keep hearing great things about. And then I of course, your hunt. I think that's it, dude. Only a few hunts that I'm going to this spring.
Do you want me
And I
to
think-
show what we're giving away?
Yeah, we'll do it in a second, buddy.
Okay.
I'll just let it drag on a little bit. We got 8 in chat. I got 5 entries.
Everything. So that means we actually got 6 watching.
This is mine.
No. I don't know if they're watching it, but I had 4 groups.
But other than that, I know this fall, I think Dad wants to do the Treasure Fest in Arkansas. He was still pretty excited about that, and of course, he wants to hang out with his friends. Unfortunately, he can't really join us. He actually might join us for the Three Forks. I think he gets either okayed, hopefully, April. Kudaha, yeah, Kudaha.
Kudaha.
Kudaha. It's actually a
Kudaha.
pretty cool place. So he gets okayed hopefully April 13th, and I think the deadline for entry fees are April 15th for Three Forks. So he might join us there, and then he's not sure when he's going to do surgery next. I think he was saying maybe either late May or early June. So after that, I think he'll be done for the season until this fall. So,
Right.
guys, I got 6 entries. Let's go over Trey.
Okay, so here we got a 1942 Mercury dime that we're going to be giving away.
And actually, I found that in a caney hunt 2 years ago, and it was in the ground from the year before.
I don't know why it kicked me.
Yeah, I love stuff.
Yeah, hashtag bells, guys.
Yep.
All right, there you guys are. We lost you for a minute.
Yeah. I clicked on you, and then I disappeared.
Yeah, it did something funky.
So let's max out Trey. All right, buddy, what do you got?
A 1942 Mercury dime. Pretty nice condition. You want to tell the story about that?
Yeah, I actually found that in a caney hunt a couple of years ago over there, and it was in the ground from the previous hunt for the year before, and in the case it's in was they even put it in the ground in the case in. So yeah, 42 Merc. It's in really nice shape. It's a pretty neat coin.
That's probably why it was in the case.
Yeah, it's probably worth about $1,000.
Yeah. I want to get my hashtag in.
Oh, Ryan's putting his in? Okay.
I got 10 watching. There's 6 entries.
Okay. Kind of
Let it go for about 30 seconds.
Oh, we just went down along the field. Okay. I bet it rings like silver. I get my
All right. All right. 3, 2, 1. Oh, Brandon. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Might as well add to the silver streak.
There you go.
Yeah, no joke.
His silver streak.
Congrats, Brandon. He
Yep.
actually won a magnet off of the Iron Antler giveaway. All right. Let's do one more for Tim.
Yep. As you're doing that, I'll give away a 41. Ooh, wrong way. 41 war nickel. Right there. It's Buffalo. She's a little rough, but this one you could actually, I'm upside down. You can actually see the date on it. It's a 1936. You know, been in the ground for a little while, but you can still read the stuff on it. So that's what we're giving away on my side tonight.
Heck yeah. I gotta restart the giveaway tool. It's having problems connecting. I got the phone unplugged. So every time the phone rings, it kicks me off the internet. So I always unplug it before the show.
Oh, yeah. Crackhead.
Why are you done? Oh, yes.
All right. Present, share screen.
Uh-oh.
There we go. All right, guys. Get your hashtag in.
There you go.
No, there's just only one. Yeah. Oh, okay. If it's 4, I think because it goes on circle 1. I got strategies. Wait, because then on the other.
Tim's getting sideways.
Well done.
James went sideways. Okay, fine.
Dog. And crackhead.
Yeah, it's a pretty light tonight. Usually I have like 15 or 16 entries.
Yeah, I think we had about 16. There was on 16 last week.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
All right, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, 5 entries in this one so far. 9, 10 watching.
No. That's my one. I was going to share it.
Tim, I don't think you got your email up either.
I know I was going to fix that, but I'm afraid I'll knock myself out if I try to fix it. Let's see what I could do.
You can just post it in chat.
Okay. Yeah, because what I'm probably get. Yep, I just did it. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay. Yeah, I'll just have to post in chat.
Well, he lives in the UK, so if he wins, he says,
Tim,
or
Yeah.
so we do got a watcher from the UK. If he does win, are you okay with sending that to him, or can he donate to American Coin Collector? If it's in an envelope, it should be only like if something's in an envelope, I think it's only like an extra $2 or $3 to send it. I think it's now if it was like a package, then it's like.
I think we sent an envelope because I sent that one deal to Canada and it wasn't too bad. I think it was like $2, which I know UK is going to be a little bit different. So I don't think it should be a problem.
I sent one to Spain, an envelope, and I think it only cost me an extra $1 to. Usually it's an international stamp that they use. I know Canada is a little bit different since they're right there, but are you okay with that if he wins?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. You're okay, John? Yeah, it's going to be an envelope. I know during the live show though, it's going to be U.S. only for the big stuff, and then I have a special giveaway for the Canadians, and then if we hit 100 likes during that live show, I will begin to get a gold coin away. It is going to be for Canada and U.S. Giving away a metal detector and send it off to the UK is going to cost me.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be probably crazy, astronomical.
150 or $200 metal detector might cost me like $400.
Yeah, I get that. Something big like that, you're just limited to U.S.
Yeah,
Coins
US.
is smaller stuff. It might not be too bad, but yeah, you get outside of that, it's gonna be.
I might actually if I do any old coins during the May 7th episode, I can do UK. I mean, yeah, it's just a international stamp. So, all right, it has been over an hour, guys. 5 entries, 8 watching now. So I think that's gonna be it.
Yeah, I'd say pull the trigger.
All right.
That way we're not running over too hard on time.
3, 2, 1. David. Heck yeah. All right, David. You are a winner.
Just email me. I put it in the comments. He should be able to find it. It's last comment, I think, in there.
Right there, buddy.
Yep.
David, yeah, email Tim at tjsmith0508@gmail.com, buddy. Giddy up. Holy cow. John's been metal detecting for 45 years. Have finds from Celtic, Roman, and everything else in between. 45 years.
Wow.
Wow. Forearms of steel.
You're probably around my dad's age. Yeah, Brand and I, we've been doing this for 28 years now. And then we took a break for a while. Then Trey and Terry kind of got me back into the seated hunt portion. So it's just nice to find someone, that enjoys the hobby like I used to when I was a kid. So they got me back onto the seated hunt portion, and then we kind of just went from there.
Right.
All right, David, you're very welcome, buddy. Yes, just shoot him an email, and he'll get that mailed off to you here in a day or two. Terry, I'll just give Trey's finds to you tomorrow, and vice versa. You just give me Brandon's wins.
Yeah, will do.
So John, he does have a Facebook group, John Clayton Melitech. I've seen it before. I've seen your post. So if you guys haven't checked out his group, and everyone should be smurfed here. So if check out channels, subscribe.
Yeah.
I know Tim, you're sort of active on your YouTube, but you're mostly TikTok.
TikTok sometimes is easy. I really like to get some episodes out there, but stuff is so crazy right now. TikTok's so easy sometimes just to do a couple short videos, edit it, a little bit, and just post it,
I hear you. All right, guys. I think that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Got anything to say? Wrap up, Terry?
Yeah, keep the bells ringing.
Keep the bells ringing.
Yeah.
All right, so you're gone. Trey, you want to be on next week's episode? Since Tim's gonna be gone?
Yeah, he can. We should have we're going to take the GoPro with us too when we go trout fishing, and we'll have a lot of pictures too. And I'll get that information to you, and then you can get it on your channel.
Heck
Heck
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, it'll probably take me a couple days. I finished my season finale, finally. I filmed it like 2 weeks ago. And then after this, I'm going to download content for episode 1 for season 6. So I'll probably be a few days behind on editing. But yeah, whenever you guys come back, let me borrow your GoPro, and all I can just download everything to my phone. It is extremely easy.
Yes,
So.
it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like it.
And then if we get down to early enough, we might locate around some spots, maybe to go metal detecting, and then take off fishing Friday afternoon.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. That'd be great.
Yeah.
I know. I got a hold of my
Sounds
buddy.
good.
Yeah, he just shared that. I got a hold of my buddy Chris. He lives about 30 minutes from where they're going to, and see if he would like to go hunt with them. But he works second shift, so I'm not sure.
Right. Yeah, I'll try to get a hold of him.
That's awesome, John. But yeah, there's his link. Awesome.
Yep, I'm going to it right now.
Check it out. All right, guys. I'll see you guys next week. I do got a premiere tomorrow. Other than that, have a wonderful week. It's supposed to be nice. Spring is almost in full swing. Stuff's starting to pop up. Ground's, nice and tender for us to be digging. So.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, it's time to hit the dirt.
Time to hit the dirt. Be safe, guys. Have a good one.
Yep.
See you next time.
Yep. See you next time.